Oh, them crazy vampire. Oh! There you are. Well, I was just catching up on some good reading. That's called Twilight, or Twitter. No, it's Twilight. Always get those two phenomenons mixed up. You know, there's Twitter and then there's Twilight. Twitter meet Twilight. Twilight meet Twitter. That David Letterman. He should really host the Oscars again. You know, that's what I always say. Speaking of the Oscars, tonight was American Idol. And on American Idol, they had the top 8. Well, there's only 8, so I guess it would be the top 8. That'd be kind of funny. The top 8, but there's 13 of them. But no, it was the top 8 and stuff. Oh, look at my new sweater. Look, it's South Pole. Don't ask me what that is. I guess it's the anti-Santa Claus. Gotta love it when it's the anti-Santa Claus. I believe in him. Don't you even dare, because that would just be wrong. You know, I'm a little bit thirsty. I'm gonna drink some of my Aquafina here. Bottled right in Fresno. I feel like I can do the rest of this vlog. It's like it's German all of a sudden. You know, and stuff. Well, is that an earthquake? No, only in Italy. Anyhow, I'd like to first point out that Fred Figglehorn, the other YouTube channel, that one that actually has people who subscribe to it, speaking of subscriptions, hit the 1 million mark. Congratulations to you and to everyone who's associated with you for hitting the 1 million mark. Now let's get 2 million and really make America proud and eclipse the My Network TV's ratings. Exciting. Also like to congratulate Triple H for winning the championship at WrestleMania 25. That's a long time. I'd also like to bring up, since we're talking about American Idol, Carrie Underwood making that very provocative comment last night at the ACM Awards about Matthew McConaughey, you know, and stuff about she wanted to see his boots that he used to make for George Strait, which was all a lie to get people in bed. And she's apologized for that, which is good. But on American Idol tonight, they had to pick a song from the year that they were born. And for Allison, that was like 5 years ago. But she chose a good one. We'll get to her in a minute. It started off the night with Danny Goki. Now, Paula was dancing through the whole thing, which, you know, means she's already had a few too many and stuff. And you know what? I decided that I was going to try to mimic Paula Abdul. And so I started drinking when the show began, and seeing how long it would take me to hear a song and start dancing. So follow along and we'll find out when I start dancing. Well, Danny Goki kept, or Gokley, or Gogly, or Google, I Googled him, and he's not on there yet. And I thought really the best part of his performance was Paula Abdul. She was out there dancing, and she looked like a drag queen doing the mamba. She was out there just, I mean, every once in a while she would put Simon in a headlock and give him a noogie. And stuff, or was that Kara? I don't know. Next was Chris Allen. I love Chris Allen, but he kept trying to put the microphone in his mouth. He was out there in the crowd. He wanted to be a taxi driver when he was young, and he was out there picking up the broad. So good to him, but I'm not too sure if the performance was really all that it was cracked up to be. He got lost in the song, as many of them said, and we didn't get lost in him. Well, who are you to say? I was lost in him, and I also was getting ready for Lost, which I guess is not on tonight, so I felt about that. Little Rounds was next, and the only thing I could think of is her name's Little Rounds, but she's got a big round backside, and you could rest a cup on that. And let me tell you, I think I saw Randy try. She tries. They said, hey, you know what you need to do next week is you need to do this type of song, and she tried to do that type of song, and it failed. Failed miserably. Anoop, blah, blah, blah. I can't say his last name. I don't really like him. He was the wild card. There shouldn't have been that. They go, oh, hey, you know, well, you're going to get to stay on American Idol. Now they're probably thinking, what the heck? He's rude. He's obnoxious. He came out and he sang good, but I just was not feeling him. As Randy would say, just not feeling you, dog. Next was Scott McIntyre, and just want to let everyone know he's blind. And so, you know, I'm tired of hearing, he looks like a deer caught in headlights. He's blind, and he's not one of those blind people who wear sunglasses inside the room. You know, it's just not him. And I think his performance tonight was pitchy. It was off the hook, and in a bad way. It was like, you know, like a fish is like, oh, Look at the food. Ah! You know, that type of performance and stuff. I'm still drunk. Next, it was Alison Reheda and stuff. And then I was really more scared of her mom. She was on like, she's going to become a great singer because she talks a lot. And I thought, you know, I talk a lot, but I wouldn't consider myself a great singer. I am in the shower. I'm a lot of good things in the shower. Wink, wink. Anyhow, I really thought she sang Bonnie Raitt's song. Her hair reminds me of Tammy Faye Baker. Could be just the lights, though. But, you know, it was pink, it was purple, it was blue. But really, with Easter coming up, that was really good. I really liked that. Next was Matt. He wasn't mind-blowing, but he was a little more entertaining. I thought he had more of the full realm of what an idol should be and stuff. And I really think that if he lasts another week, he is slowly coming back to that Timberlake that they want him to be like and stuff. He's just not looking like Timberlake. Plus, that mole that's in the middle of the head, that's like, raw! But you gotta love him. Next, and last but not least, was Adam Lambert. He sang Mad World. He did an awesome job. Simon stood up, gave him a standing ovation. Simon doesn't do that. I don't do that. That was when the alcohol took effect. The vodka was running through the veins. I was standing up. I was dancing like a drag queen doing the mamba and stuff. And I don't even know how to do the mamba. I've seen it on Dancing with the Stars, but let me tell you, I was doing something. I was cutting a rug, as they would say. And I'm going to have to pay for it because, you know, that's what the lease says. Anyhow, he was hot. I was blown over. I stood. I fell out of my chair. I got back up. Couldn't find my chair, and then realized I didn't have a chair at all. I was laying on my bed. So that's interesting. You know, that's interesting on my own behalf because I don't remember that. And then I blacked out for a little bit, woke up, and all of a sudden, Saturday Night Live was on. So I really got to figure out where the hell I am right now. But yeah, so, you know, the voting has started. I'm going to vote my little heart's content out. I'm not going to tell you who I'm going to vote for, because the last time I said that, you people out there said, you're just prejudiced because you voted for John McCain. And I said I would never say who I voted for again. And I promise I won't. Well, anyhow, I got to get back to reading Twilight, because it is so much better when you're drunk. Let me tell you, it is so much better.